Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jared Susie, and you are listening to the Graveyard Podcast. And today I want to be talking about the third eye, the third eye can, obviously see things that their average human eye can't see. Just think of it as having the eye of an animal in the middle of your forehead or in between your eyes or somewhere. But the third eye obviously has to see other dimensions and things that the regular person can't really see. And the third eye is usually a medium usually has the third eye open. Whether it stays open ever since the day of their birth, whether it stayed open ever since then, or they just decide to open it themselves. I've had my thoughts on opening my third eye, because I've never had my third eye open. Well, I'm pretty sure it has been open. I just never actually seen spirits. And if I probably don't remember it, I was probably just a baby and I didn't even think that they were spirits. Probably thought that they were average people. When we're first born, it's open, but then it slowly starts to close. All of a sudden we just can't see them. And for most people, I looked up this thing on the internet, and most people, when they're kids and they see ghosts in their bedrooms and they claim that there's a monster in their closet or under their bed, usually the third eye tends to stay open because it's in activation and it's being used. And whether they're being scared or not and they're talking to them, sometimes it'll stay open, sometimes it won't. This is what I heard. I'm not sure that it's true. But if I had the choice of opening my third eye, which there's many ways to do it, I'm not sure if I would. I'm sure I would, but I'd probably wait until I'm probably 20, maybe 21 years old. But it's a possible chance that I might do it. I'm probably not going to, because I'm a little worried that I'll see something that I don't want to see. Because I don't want to see things I don't want to see. And there's a fly flying around here, and it's like getting really annoying. I hate flies. But, makes you wonder if insects, even though they have really crappy vision, it makes you wonder if they had really good vision, if they could actually see the spirits. It makes me kind of wonder a little bit. But, like I said, I'm not sure if I would actually open the third eye. I don't know. I'd probably wait till I was 20 or 21, maybe when I first move out, which is when I'll probably wait till I'm like maybe 19 to move out, even though, and I'm going to graduate in the year 2020 from my school, and I think I'll probably be about 19 when I graduate. Well, I'll probably wait until I'm like 20 to move out, because I'm going to stay home for a little while, so that way I can, calm down a little bit, and so that way I could, like, sleep in as long as I'm wanting to, and, have time to hang out with my friends without moving into another house. Also, wait to go to college, and stuff like that. But around that time, I'll probably try to look into opening the third eye. Maybe I'll think about it. I'll decide whether I want to or not. And right now, I kind of am deciding whether I want to or not, but I guess it's just that since I'm only 15 years old, maybe I should just keep it close for now. Because being 15, it's sometimes the spirits can lead us to put our guard down and then make us think that they're nice, and then we soon figure out that they're evil, but we'll figure it out when it's too late. And that's one thing I don't really want to risk, because who knows, it might possess me, and then it could hurt someone. and say things that aren't true and hurt other people by saying things or something like that. But the third eye, it's usually the third eye. Most people do want to open, some people don't. Amy Allen from Dead Files, hers is obviously open if she could see them and understand what they're doing. Amy Allen from Dead Files. And I'm guessing Lorraine Warren, which she's pretty cool. I'd like to meet her one day. It'd be really nice to meet her one day. Lorraine Warren, same thing with Amy Allen. And, well, not necessarily meet them at the same time, but, meet them at different points. But I'm also kind of glad that my third eye isn't open anymore, because there is one woman that I know. It's one of my stepfather's friends' mother. My stepfather's friend's mother. And I think she died like 3 times already. She died 3 times. And so she's able to see him, and she's half paralyzed, I guess. I'm guessing, I'm not sure. But she kept on coming as an average person. But one day I rode my bike right there by her car, and I didn't notice her looking at me, but she had notified my stepfather about it, and apparently there was something following me, something dark that made me speak negative about everything, which sounded right, because about that time I started speaking more negative than the average teenage boy, which, that happens in teenagers. They get angry, but for some reason I was angry about almost everything, and it was following me, so I'm kind of glad I didn't see it. But we had bought this rock that we have to put in sea salt for it to, cleanse the rock. And then I carried it around with me and make it back off a little bit. And after a while, just started forgetting about that rock. So I'm pretty sure it's back to following me now, because I'm still being negative, and it feeds off of negative energy, so it could become more strong. And when I feel angry, I just bottle it up, and when I'm ready, I just release it onto some object that's not living. There's a styrofoam target in the shop that I don't necessarily use to do that, but I've had many thoughts about it. And sometimes I think and sit there and talk to myself outside. I'll be outside sitting in the van, and I'll be talking to myself. That's another way for me to, release anger and unbottle all of it. And sometimes I'll punch the seat, though I don't really damage it, because my punches aren't very hard. I don't punch very hard. But I tend to bottle things up, and then I'll end up releasing them. And right now I'm trying to figure out what direction the clouds are moving, because first it starts moving one direction, and when I look away, it turns out it's moving another direction, and it seems a little bit further away. I'm just trying to figure it out, because it was fixing to rain today and sometime. But maybe it's best I keep the third eye closed, because I'm worried that maybe I'll see something I don't want to see, or the spirits will sit there and try to come to me for help over and over again, and I won't know how to help them. And I won't know all the people that they keep talking about, so I wouldn't be able to go meet them without freaking them out and then making them mad. And so it makes you wonder if the thing that's following me, if it deliberately makes me stutter, so that way I'll become more angry, because every time I stutter, I'll get angry, and then I'll just get mad because I can't talk correctly. Makes you wonder if it's that. Why I stutter, because I never used to stutter like I do, or used to, until this thing started following me, and then I started stuttering. because stuttering makes me very angry, especially when it's somebody else, and I don't yell and get mad at them for it, because it's not that they could exactly help. But yeah. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Jared Susi, and you were listening to the Graveyard Podcast.